Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. It's Mary, and I'm here tonight with my Saturday night shenanigans. And I have my special co host tonight. As you guys can see, Lindsey is here tonight. So give her a special welcome. Thank you so much, girl, for joining me.
Yes.
And we're going to get into it because I know you have been on a roller coaster so far this season. And we have lots of things we want to talk about. And this episode was intense. You were going through it.
Yeah, that was a rough day.
Yeah, it was a rough day. Yeah. Girl, so how are you? What's
I'm
going
really
on?
good. Yeah, really good. Just like staying busy. I say really busy. Like the only time I get to watch TV is Friday nights for Felon Friday.
A Felon Friday. Felon Friday. Lots of things going on in your life, like you touched on a little bit during the episode with your job, right?
Yeah, I really like my job. Like I'm really happy with my job. It was like a huge adjustment though, like learning night shift. Well, I don't work full night shift. I work 4 nights a week or night shift, and I work 1 day shift. But it was hard at first. Like it was
Right,
really hard to
exactly.
figure
Like
out.
we saw on the episode, which we'll get into when we get into your segment. But starting out, any job is hard. Adjusting to any new job is hard. But you were working third shift.
Yeah.
And that shit's a bitch. That's a bitch. So we're gonna get into that, and we're gonna get into the roller coaster of the season so far when it comes to you and Blaine and how he thinks he could keep secrets from you. I don't know why he thinks he could keep secrets from you, but we'll get into it all, and we'll take questions from everyone, and we'll let people start coming in. But we're gonna start with Sara and Shawn. It's episode 7, Roses and Thorns. Interesting title, if I may say so myself, right? Interesting
Where did that title come from?
I think the flowers that Derek gave Monique. Maybe. I don't know.
Usually, because it's like usually you hear the title somewhere in it.
Right. I don't know. But I think it might have to do with the flowers that Monique was going to shove up Derek's ass by the time she was done. But we're going to talk about that too. So Sarah's realizing that she fucked up, right, Lindsey? She came on a recap with me, and she even admitted that she could have handled the whole situation better.
I get that. Like I've been in those situations where, she was doing what she felt like was best in that moment. But like once you keep a secret and you kind of like put it off, you're like, well, I'll tell him next time. I'll tell him next week, and then next, it's been like 3 weeks and you're like, well, now if I say something, it's going to be weird. And then you don't know how to. So I feel like she kind of got caught into that cycle. She fell into that trap. But we saw real emotion from Shawn for like the first time ever.
Yes, I know. And her mom got caught into the trap too, which made it even more complicated. Because Shawn asked Kathy, and Kathy was like, I don't know. Which I get where Kathy was coming from, because she's like, I thought that was something that you should tell him, not me.
Absolutely.
He shouldn't hear that from me. But now Shawn is like, is this a conspiracy? Or like all of them just like lying to me? Like, he feels like Sara and all her people are like conspiring against him.
That's how it feels.
Right? Kathy's like, I hope he's not mad at me.
Shawn,
girl, I love your nail color, by the way. Let me see your nails. I love your nail color, girl.
Yeah, so Shawn, we actually got to see like real emotion from Shawn. Like we've seen Shawn like annoyed, and we've seen Shawn mad, but like we've never seen like him visibly upset before.
And Sara brought that out.
Yes. I don't think he could have even hit that point with Destiny.
No, ever. Destiny only brought out anger in him.
Okay, I'm gonna put.
So you notice Destiny only brought out anger. And Sara brings out actual emotion. So that's how you know that
Yeah.
it's real, that it's real. It's like it's a real relationship there, because with Destiny, it was only anger. He was only angry at Destiny. There was no other
Right.
emotion with Destiny.
Right.
But
I mean, that's the emotion I felt with Destiny most of the time too.
yeah, I know, right? I know, right? So he called Brandon, his son, to vent, which I love, because he's like trying to mend his relationship with his kids, so he feels comfortable enough to talk to his older son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It gets like when you start venting to family about your relationship, like your family is going to take your side and they're going to catch those feelings too. So you have to be careful with that. Or next thing you know, you're going to have your family hating your significant other.
That's true too. That gets, yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah.
And I just want to say hi, Jessica from Love During Lockup, in the comments. Thank you for watching. Yes, you do have a point there. You do have a point, because then your family members could start getting biased against your significant other every
Yeah.
time. If you vent to them every time that there's something wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's that thing where you can forgive and forget because that's your significant other. That's the person you're in love with. But your family, like they're not gonna be able to get over
Yeah,
things
I
that
know.
easily.
No, they're not. No, they're not. So, so Sara comes back, and Sara feels really uncomfortable in her own house. And they have that conversation finally.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
Shawn is like, I just feel like, I'm just devastated. And you see it written all over his face, like you said.
Yeah, it's there. It's clear as day.
Oh
And
my,
like you could see it like Sarah's tore up too. Like you could see her eyes, like she was trying not to cry. Like you could see it. Like she knows that she like crossed the line on this one.
but I get
I
it.
feel bad
Like,
for her too, though.
like you were saying, like sometimes it gets easy to kind of get caught up. You're like, okay, maybe I'm just going to do it just one time. And before you know it, a week passes, 2 weeks passes, 3 weeks passes, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, like how do you even bring it up at that point?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Because now it's going to look like something, even if it's not.
All right, so.
But Shawn's been doing that stuff to her the whole time. So at the same time, I'm like,
I know.
after Destiny
Exactly.
last season, I'm like,
but Sara admits that she was wrong.
yeah.
And so, but we see in the preview that Shawn is going to meet Anthony. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, because Anthony thinks that, he could cross the line. Like Anthony thinks that he could toe the boundary, and, and
Anthony thinks he can get Sara back.
yes, he does.
Yeah, like it's all over his face. Like he's super confident, like cocky confident that he can get Sara back. I just don't see it happening. I don't.
No. It's
I feel
over
like
and
that's
done
so
with.
far from like Sarah's train of thought. Like I feel like Anthony has absolutely no chance whatsoever.
Not a snowball's chance in hell. Right? Come on,
Right.
please. Thank you for the super chat, Capricorn. I love you.
Capricorn.
Every week she got my back with a super chat. I love her. So now, Cam and Aris shocked the shit out of all of us, right, Lindsay?
God, I was like, wait, what just happened? Just like, wait, what?
Right? We blinked and she's pregnant. We blinked and she's 16 weeks pregnant. Like,
Right,
how
like,
the hell did that happen? So Cam got a job as a customer service rep. Like I've been telling you guys, if you watch my word on the streets, he got a job as a customer service rep. But I didn't even know this. So this was the best kept secret in Love After Lockup universe.
And it's a huge secret.
Aris is pregnant. Okay. We blink and she's 16 weeks pregnant. She's getting a sonogram.
And that's so crazy because they never jump. They always do the pregnancy test. There's always a pregnancy test. We've never had a like not pregnant, super pregnant. That's never
Exactly.
happened.
It was like literally we blinked and she was fucking 16 weeks pregnant, finding out the gender. And Cam really wanted a little boy.
He did.
Because he's surrounded by all this.
by
I love
estrogen.
this. The feminine energy. The feminine energy. But guess what? Thank you, Brianna, for the super chat. Brianna's in the comments and she just gave me a super chat too. So, and not only is he surrounded by the feminine energy, he's going to be surrounded by more feminine energy because guess what? It's a girl.
The girl. He was. What did he say when they said it was a girl? He was like, damn, I mean, yay.
He was like, no. Oh.
Cam's funny. Like he's really entertaining. Like, he's really funny. Especially when they flash over to like the talking head. Like
Yes.
Cam's talking heads have me rolling.
He is funny as fuck. So she mentions her father's coming to town, right?
Yeah.
But the minute she uses the word reconcile, you noticed how he just was like,
His defenses shot up.
His guard went up. He was not having it. And I kind of get where he's coming from, right? Because he feels like he doesn't need to apologize to anybody because he's doing the right thing by her. He got a job. You know, he's taking care of business. So why he should be apologizing to her father? He's not doing anything wrong. But I get where she's coming from too.
I just feel like her dad's not going to just love the fact that her dad hasn't been involved in their relationship at all.
Right. Because they got married without telling her dad. He didn't ask for her dad's blessing like traditional way. So I get her point of view. But then I get, when he heard the word reconcile, apologize, he's like, for what?
What? Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And then,
but it is almost, it kind of goes back to Aris. Like, that's Aris' job to connect them, like to bridge the gap there. And so I kind of feel like maybe everybody's dropped the ball there.
Yes. Yes. So hopefully when the in-laws come, they'll communicate a little bit more and, things so,
But we'll be seeing it.
Yeah, we will. So they tell Lina she's going to be a big sister.
That girl is so cute and funny.
Oh my God.
I love this kid. She's great.
First of all, I swear she looked inside the bag like, I thought I was getting a phone or an electronic or something cool. Like, what is this? That is hysterical. It was hysterical. I'm like, oh my God. And then she said, you guys are putting a lot of pressure on me. I burst out laughing when she said that.
Yeah. I mean, she's clever. She's smart. She's funny. She really has it all going for her, honestly. Light it up.
Yes. Yes. Trust me, I am after the day I've had, girl. So she's going to make a good big sister, though. She's going to make a good big sister, but mom.
She has reservations.
Yes, mom assures her, though, that she's not going to love one more than the other. And I get it, though. I get it because there's a lot of changes going on at once. Right, Lindsay? Her mom married this guy. She moved, and now her mom's having a baby, all happening in a short period of time. So,
and when we kind of get that like one-on-one time with her to ask, I guess they probably ask her like about Cam, and she's like, he eats all the food, he drinks all the drinks. Priorities.
He's like a big kid.
Oh, I laughed so hard.
I know. Hysterical. So,
but yeah, they did that.
I like that
because like somebody had said something about her weight, and she said it was like a thyroid issue. Like they played it off really well.
Yes, that was a huge surprise. I was like, what?
I was confused at first. I was like, wait, what are we watching? What are they? Where are they at? Like,
I'm telling you, it was like you blinked and she's pregnant.
yeah.
I hope the baby has Cam's personality though,
Oh my God.
because she's gonna be a trip. If that baby has Cam's personality, she's gonna be hysterical. I was watching a little bit of him on live today, and he was asking people to help him pick out his sneakers to go with his outfit. And then apparently she was out running errands and she popped in and she started watching him. And he was like, babe, can you pick me up a lemonade? And he started giving her a shopping list on live. I was like, he's hysterical. They're just funny. You know, he has like sneakers in his hand. He's like, I need a lemonade, babe. Okay. Just like, okay, Cam.
Yeah, he's funny. He's really entertaining.
Yeah, he
like,
is. He's funny. He's funny. So T is in the comments and T says, what's up, Lindsey, aka
hi,
Barbie?
T. Yes.
So
That's my friend. That's my friend.
yes. So let's move on to Amber and Puppy.
Oh, wow. I feel for Amber. Amber's going through it. Like, she's got so much going on right now.
Amber is arguing with everybody. Okay, if she's not going through with her parents, if she's not going through with Puppy, she's not going through with TC. It's like she's going through with everyone.
It's like Amber is like glued to a high-speed truck. Like,
Yeah.
she's man.
Okay, so let's break it down. First, she has a conversation with her parents about a possible $50K loan for the investment in the restaurant that she wants to do with Ruben. And her parents basically shoot it down.
Which I think is crazy. I mean, okay, so I get that you can't do that. That I understand. But say that you can't do it, but also be supportive of her wanting to do it. Like, I was really confused why they didn't even want to support her on it. Because this is a big move.
What did you think of her mom's reasoning? That it would be too much on her plate, considering what she had been through the past few months. I think she would be supporting her of doing something positive and involving yourself in something positive to get your mind off of what happened. And you know what I mean? Like,
I'm sitting there like soaking in it.
Yeah, right.
Because it seems to be like affecting like every aspect of her life at this point.
Thank you.
Like, she needs something to like a palate cleanser, something to refresh, renew, and focus on that is outside of all of that. And I feel like the board would give it to her.
Right. Exactly.
Great idea.
And she was reaching out to her parents to ask them for their assistance. A loan, not even a gift, a loan. And they just shot it down, which I didn't understand why. Like, their reasoning, they didn't have, to me, solid good reason why.
Yeah. I don't know. I understand. Like, I get, you don't want to give a loan for whatever reason. I just don't get why you're not supportive of her trying. I don't get it.
Okay.
She's trying to better herself. She's trying to do something important and big and hers. She's trying to do something that is going to be hers. So I feel like somebody's supporting her.
I want to acknowledge your comment. There are fans that say that Amber has a problem with alcohol. And by her investing in this bar, it would be a disaster and enable her drinking. And that could be along the lines of what her parents could be thinking as well. So I've seen a lot of fan feedback. saying that Amber.
Yes, Amber likes to drink. We're not surprised. But Amber's not catching DUIs. Amber's not driving home drunk. Amber's drinking isn't affecting her day-to-day life or the people around her. So I don't know if you can say it's crossing over to becoming a problem for her if she's not having any problems because of it.
Right. So I believe that maybe some of her parents' concern could be that having her in this bar type of environment and giving her the money to invest in this bar environment could be enabling her with her drinking, or possibly be enabling her to have, her drinking get worse. Like if her drinking is in control now, having her in this type of environment with her addictive personality, because she was addicted to drugs in the past, Lindsey. And once you're addicted to drugs, you do have that addictive personality. Her parents could be, and her mother also was addicted as well. Her and her mother are sober partners.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the worry. I don't know if we should say like you shouldn't do this at all, because once upon a time you were addicted to some completely other different substance.
Right.
I mean, that's the thing about is have you seen that
especially
meme?
With what Amber has been through. I think she needs something to get her mind off of it. And a restaurant, I don't, it's kind of 50-50 with me, because how much will she be involved with the bar side if it's more like the business side and not being
bartending? She's already bartending. Obviously, she's handling herself well there. Obviously, she's not, getting tore up while she's bartending, or she wouldn't be there anymore. Like, sure. I don't see any problems behind her drinking. Like if she was like getting in trouble behind drinking, we would know about it, because you and Mary Pants would have already made reports on it. She's not. It's not a problem. It's not an issue. She's not having any of those problems. Sorry, I just don't agree, guys.
Sure.
I'm co-signing. If I had 50 grand, I'd totally give it to her. Unfortunately, I'm a broke bitch and I don't.
I don't even have 5 grand. I don't even have 3 grand. Are you kidding me? I don't even have 3K. Please. Girl.
3K don't get you much up there in New York.
What happened?
3K don't get you much up there in New York.
No, it does not. 3K doesn't get you shit in New York. 3K apparently get me an interview with a certain couple. But that's another story. So anyway. So her parents won't give her the loan. And her and TC go plant shopping, which I found really like so
weird. So weird. I was like, what are we doing right now?
Like, what the fuck? They're going to Home Depot plant shopping or some shit. That was like weird. Okay. So she feels like that whenever she tries to discuss emotions with TC, he always deflects off of it, and it's like, go to the gym, do this, do that. What do you think, Lindsey? Like,
TC it seems like he's trying to be like that typical man's man.
Right.
And like, he's not communicating. He's not being vulnerable at all. He's not taking in anything she's saying. Like he's being like the typical masculine character.
Right. I don't think it's not necessarily he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't know how to. He's uncomfortable. He's afraid of saying the wrong thing. He's afraid of pissing her off, making her cry. Not, you know what I mean?
I'll be honest. I don't love TC.
You could be honest. We're
He's not my favorite.
There you go.
I don't love TC.
Why?
I don't know. He
just rubs you the wrong way?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
He does. Like, there's no real reason. Like, I can't even be like, I could never see myself like hanging out with TC.
Right.
We would never be friends.
Hey, everybody has a right to their opinion. I mean, I just don't really see like TC and Amber as personally. I just don't really like them together as a couple.
Amber's super like independent and strong, and I feel like TC probably needs somebody who is the total opposite of that, like more soft, dependent person, like definitely a backseat type person, and Amber's like a driver.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I just feel like it's almost like they're 2 left shoes. You can't go anywhere with 2 left shoes. Does that make sense? Sorry.
Yes, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's just,
I feel like that was a terrible metaphor.
and then she gets into it with Puppy at the gym.
Yeah, that was hella hype.
And Puppy starts crying. Like, Puppy
It
is
makes me
just,
so sad.
Puppy's always sad. Puppy's just sad. That's why I made her a sad Barbie. When I did all my Barbies, Puppy was just a
Puppy's a
sad
sad
Barbie. Just sad.
It just seems like she can't get her footing.
She can't. Okay, first of all, Puppy is going to the gym because she heard that it releases endorphins and endorphins make you high. That is the line of the episode. That's the line of the episode. Okay.
A much better title.
She's going to the gym to get high. That should have been the title of the episode. I'm going to the gym to get high.
Oh.
Okay. That was fucking funny. So they're at the gym, and somehow the conversation turns into Amber is a narcissist. Now, as much as I love Puppy, Puppy is that friend that you have that uses big words that she doesn't exactly know what the meaning of.
Yeah.
Like last week, like when Amber said, "Oh, look at this impromptu packing," and she was like, "Huh?"
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Now this week, she's like, "You're a narcissist."
Yeah, and I'm not getting I'm not getting any narcissistic vibes from Amber. I think Eric is
So, like, as much as you love Puppy and you just want to, like, oh, look at the kitty, hi kitty, and you just want to take Puppy and and just take her in and help her and whatever, but she's not the sharpest crayon in the box, and she just hears words and she's like, "You're a narcissist," and she doesn't really know what it means. And Amber's like, "What the fuck do you mean I'm a narcissist?"
Here's the thing. They got over that fight like so quick.
Yeah,
so quick.
I know. Puppy was like, "I'm sorry."
It's like, well, okay, let's go home now.
Yeah, I know. That was like
that's how it is with real friends. Like, you snap out and then you're like, "Okay, are we done? Let's go."
Yeah, I know.
That fight came and went so fast. Like, it was like in 2.2 seconds. But we saw a lot of Amber last night.
Yeah, we did.
We saw a lot.
We did. I mean, she went through it. She went through it with her parents. She went through it with TC, and she went through it with Puppy at the gym. You know, she just wanted to get a workout, and before she knew it, she was being called a narcissist.
And Puppy just wanted to get high. She just wanted to get some
wanted to
endorphins
get
in her
high,
system.
get some endorphins. Like, what the fuck? It was crazy. It was crazy. So, yes. And there was some time that passed, though, because I did notice when they got to the gym, it was light. And when they left, it was already dark. So it was like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I noticed that there was a bit of time between the fight and the resolution.
Okay, I have to say this. Jessica from Love During Lockup literally texted me and wanted to say, "Oh my God, a nice pussy," when the cat came in the picture. Lindsay, did you hear me? Or
Yes,
did I just freeze? I'm like, you just froze on me, girl. Okay.
Did I freeze?
You're unfrozen, but yes, that is fucking hysterical.
Am I here now?
Yes, you're here.
Okay.
You're here. But let's see the cat again. Is the cat there?
Listen. Yes, come here, Juliet.
Let Jessica see the pussy again.
He's a baby.
Here we go. Hello. I don't know where my cat is. I don't know. She's probably out there somewhere. So
go lay down. Not you. Go lay down. My mom was like, "What's up? You called?"
Yeah.
I have so many animals right now.
How many cats do you have?
We have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a ferret.
You have a damn zoo going on up in there, girl.
I mean, they're Miley's dog, Avery, is the only one that's not a rescue or was looking for a home. All of ours, yeah, are either rescues or were abandoned or were like in dire need of a new home. So Romeo and Juliet, my cats, were found at a construction site that me and Blaine were working at.
Oh, how cute.
They were eat up with the fleas. It took forever.
Oh my God, I can imagine.
It was horrible.
I can imagine. Okay, wait.
Is it time to talk about Tayler and Chance yet?
Yes, it is, because I just wanted to snatch him to the TV. What about you?
Oh my gosh. He was irking me so bad.
Okay.
I just wanted to hug Tayler.
I love how in the beginning of the segment, he was like, I still haven't told Tayler I lost my job. I feel like I've become a liar. No, asshole, you are a liar. And Lindsey, I don't know if you watched last week, I wanted to snatch that motherfucker through my Zoom. I feel Tayler. That's all I have to say is Tayler. Do you want to go first? Because I
just wanted to go through the screen and hug Tayler and like flip Chance the bird. Like I was so aggravated. Like I'm seeing her cry, I'm seeing her communicate, I'm seeing her be open and vulnerable and communicating exactly what she's feeling, and he's just shutting her down at every turn.
Gaslighting.
Shut down.
Gaslighting. No, he's gaslighting. That's what he was doing.
He was gaslighting. I think I did a couple of GIFs on Twitter about like this is like the epitome of gaslighting.
Oh. I mean, he
was turning everything on her.
Tanya's my friend. I have a right to talk to my friend. I wouldn't need to talk to my friends if I can talk to you. So this is all your fault, Tayler.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I don't feel like Tayler would ever say you can't talk to your friends, but she does want to know.
Exactly.
Why don't you introduce her?
Exactly.
Why can't you be friends together?
Stop lying.
Tell her you lost your job.
Exactly. I mean, God, the fuck. Oh my God.
It's almost like Chance is spiraling.
Like, he had the nerve to say to her, so what's the difference between you talking to your friend, whatever his name was? Whatever. And me talking to Jessica, Tanya, and Taylor's like, because I don't keep it from you. Right. You know, I would never keep it from you. I tell you about, you know, what I mean, come on. Chance.
He's dropping the ball.
And then when he storms out, he's like, figure out a way to pay the rent.
That made me so mad, because how are you about to pay the rent right now?
Exactly.
Are you pressure washing on the side?
Thank you. Are you doing anything on the side besides texting Tanya? Like
Tayler obviously was able to do before Chance.
Exactly.
Like, are they not living in the same house they were living in when Chance got home?
God.
Like, I feel like where can Chance say, I've improved our lives here, and here? You know? So I don't like that because I feel like that's like financially controlling her. It's fucked up. I don't like that.
Please. He just lost his job, and whatever money they do have, he's putting it in a fucking slot machine. So
that's so stupid.
He has no right to say anything about figure out how to pay the bills, because I'm sure she's the one that's paying the bills.
She's gonna have to if he doesn't at least
you know,
her.
like, come on, please.
Like,
Huh.
does he not think
Yes,
she's gonna
Tracy, I
notice when the
agree.
lights go
Chance did
out?
the most last night. Tracy says that Chance did the most, and I agree. He was doing the most. He has the least, and he was doing the fucking most. Like, I
Yeah.
just wanted to snatch him. Oh, I can't. I can't with him.
I want to see Tayler who burns things again.
Yes. Yes. And if Chance don't watch out, Taylor's gonna strap him to the bed and burn the bed with him in it. I swear, because she has those capabilities.
Are we just waiting for her to snap?
Yeah,
Totally
I'm
snap
waiting.
at this point.
Waiting. Okay. Derek and Monique. Fucking shit show.
Yeah, that was a hot mess.
That was a fucking shit show. Okay. His love language is money. So because he spent money to go see her, she knows that he loves her. Well, Monique, Big Ma just gave him $500. So I don't know.
Confused. Did he not call Monique Big Ma too?
No, he calls her Big Mama.
Big Mama. Okay.
Okay, she's Big
So he's
Mama
got his
and
Big
Big
Ma
Ma. We got
and Big
Big Ma,
Mama.
Big Mama. Yeah. Okay.
He's
So
mad as shit. Somebody tries to call me Big Mama or Big anything.
thank you.
I don't care if I weigh 500 pounds. Do not call me Big Nothing.
So
You better watch yourself. You better watch yourself.
is that Blaine acting up back there?
Just say all the way down. Yeah, you laughing now.
So
Mhm.
she got a new place.
Yeah, I
Okay.
hear everything. What's up? Her new place is bare.
And her new place also had a bike and a treadmill.
I saw the gym equipment in there. I noticed that. But she was talking about wanting to lose weight. So what's up?
So he's already getting mysterious texts and emails and phone calls in the car, already in the car.
I don't know how many phones he brought with him. Did he bring all of them? Did he bring one of them?
Girl,
Are
I'm not
there
even gonna
secret
lie.
compartments in his bag?
I'm not even gonna lie. When he was climbing up on the cabinets to hide the ring, I thought he was gonna hide a phone up there. I swore. I said to my husband, what the fuck is he doing? Is he hiding a phone up there?
I didn't know what he was doing, but watching him climb that, it just like reiterated how short he is. I died.
Okay.
I laughed.
Okay. So
that was funny.
They get there, right? And he's like, oh, Big Mama's looking good. She's smelling good. Big Mama's going through his bag looking for his fucking phone. Okay.
I'm talking about immediately.
Okay, they're not even there 5 minutes. They're not even there 5 minutes. He's downstairs climbing the fucking cabinets like Spider-Man trying to hide the ring. Okay, my first reaction, I thought he's trying to hide, his phones.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that would make sense.
Looking for his fucking phone.
And I really want to know, like, how many does he have? Did he bring them all? Is he keeping them on the whole time? Is he going to go to sleep? Because if he goes to sleep, he's hit. She should have waited till he went to sleep. And that's why she was anxious. That's what she's been thinking about. She's not like, oh, I'm so excited he's about to get here so I can get some dick. No, she's like, oh, I'm so excited he's about to get here so I can look through his phone.
That was too much. So then she immediately confronts him with the call log. No. Lindsay, the glass of wine. We have to discuss the glass of wine first.
Why did he give her so much?
Because he was trying to get her drunk.
But he had like this much in his. And like hers was like literally like
the full glass.
He must have got down at eye level. Like he's like looking at the meniscus. Isn't that what it's called? Like when you're like measuring in high school, like he's like at the meniscus.
And by the way, guys, I totally agree. That was an Airbnb. That was not Monique's apartment. That was totally an Airbnb. I agree too. That was like, I see the comments. I agree.
I
So
can't see the comments. Why can't I see the comments?
you have to go on YouTube. You have to go on my channel. Get my channel up in front of you, but you have to mute it.
Oh.
Okay, so mute so you don't
Okay,
get
so
the feedback.
mute.
And then go on my channel, and then you'll see everybody commenting.
Guys, technology can still kick my ass.
So do you
Really
see it?
can. Not yet. My phone is like super slow. It's
Okay.
like, anyway.
So, yes, so I agree that it was an Airbnb. Okay, so she has full glass of wine, and she immediately confronts him with the call log. And she's like, so why are you calling somebody at 4:18 a.m., at 4:21 a.m., at 4:23 a.m.? And Derek is like, they must have been calling me. I wasn't calling nobody. And she's like, no, Derek, stop playing with me. You were calling them. Look. And he's like, nah. And watching that whole interaction, Lindsey, it just reminded me of a mother scolding their child. Right? Go get your phone. Go get your phone, Derek. No, my phone is upstairs. No, it's not. Because how do you know? I was just looking in your bag.
Latoya says he gave her that much so she could go to sleep so he can talk to his other friends.
There you go. Yup. He was trying to knock her out. I mean, but girl, it was like that whole argument. It was like a mother scolding her son. I got it right here. Go
And then,
upstairs
yeah.
and get your phone.
Well, your mom says when she said she was washing her face, I about lost it. Me too, because girl, you know you ain't washed your face. Got a full face of makeup on, somebody I'm washing my face. Girl, you're not.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that was, yeah, that was kind of like, I don't know.
It was stupid. It was
I'm
stupid.
tired of watching her go through his phone.
So now he's going to sleep in the basement for punishment.
It was like the doghouse.
Okay. It's like a mom punishing her kid. You ain't sleeping in my bed. You're sleeping in the basement now.
That's what Aris does, though. She's like, as soon as they fight, she's like, couch. Couch.
But at least it's couch. No, him is basement.
Yeah, she did. She did put him in the basement. The whole horror flick.
You know? Basement. Like the fuck? Oh my God. So he was there for a whole
I
5
feel like
minutes.
she would put him in the basement so that he couldn't sneak out at night. You know, she put him on the couch. She would know if he snuck out or not.
I know, right? Please, I'm surprised that they don't have a whole like alarm system. You know, he goes to go out the door. Ring, ring, ring.
Kristoff says send him to Chance's garage. Did you notice that garage had like nothing else done to it since last season?
Yes, I know.
Chance has stopped all construction
yes,
work.
I know. Chance has ceased all construction work in that garage. Ever since Bobby left. Yep.
Yeah.
So when we left off, Derek is in the basement. Monique threw the flowers in the garbage. And we'll see where we go from there. So now we are up to you and Blaine. And it was intense.
It was not good.
And death and mold. Death, mold, and no Wi-Fi.
So over dramatic. She was just mad that she couldn't Snapchat.
She was being a 13-year-old.
Yeah, 13 is not a fun age. It's
Matt Mike says, congrats on the sober time, Linz.
Thank you. I'm quite proud of it.
So, We start off with you going to pick up your attitudey 13-year-old.
Here's what wasn't clear.
Yes.
So like where they opened up on the show, that was as I walked in from work that morning. Okay. And I don't think they made that clear. Like I had just gotten off an 8-hour shift when I got home. And I get home and like nothing's done. Like nothing. And then I go to get Molly and I'm tired. And I get back and getting Molly and nothing's done.
Right.
And like moving sucks. Like moving was like, it kicked my ass.
Right.
It did.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yes, moving does suck. Trust me. As someone who's done it several times, moving sucks.
Yeah, I was so overwhelmed. Like I couldn't find anything. I couldn't, like literally, I could not find anything ever. And I was adjusting to night shift still. And the thing is, like Blaine had all these plans and stuff, but
and the thing is, when you work night shifts, right, you still have to like be awake for some periods during the day because, you know, your daughter, Blaine, your mom, you know what I mean? So like when you're trying to sleep, maybe your daughter's trying to get a hold of you for something. So I'm sure there's a lot of days that you have interrupted sleep.
Or no sleep. Like that day, I didn't sleep that day. So like I get off work, I went and got Molly. I spend some time with Molly. Blaine has these plans. I didn't know that we were going on this date. Like he didn't tell me about it ahead of time. So Blaine has these plans about us going out. So they say, no, we're out and we were going to get home early so I could sleep before work. But next thing you know, it's like almost time for him to get back, you know, before the thing starts buzzing. And I haven't been to sleep yet. And I have to go to work that night.
How many hours does he have?
Out during the day?
Yeah.
It varies based on the day. So he has less time on the weekends than he does the weekdays.
Right. Okay. Because
like he can't leave until like 9:30 on Sundays because we don't have to, our church doesn't start till 10:30. So it's like no sense in us leaving earlier than that. So we have a schedule on the door that literally says like hour.
Oh, so you guys actually have like a schedule. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a schedule based off like Mondays through Fridays is one time, and then Saturdays is another time, and then Sundays is a different time. So
Okay. So on top of that, Blaine has time restrictions, limitations. You're exhausted, and you guys are trying to squeeze this all in.
Yeah, and like the thing is, me and Blaine, like, we're not seeing each other like we used to work together. Like we used to be together all the time. And then now suddenly like I'm awake all night. I'm sleeping during the day. He gets home, he goes to bed. Like we're missing each other. Like we're not even seeing each other anymore.
Right. So on this particular day, you go to pick
your
up
mom said, any tips for someone getting ready to move? I suggest you label all of your boxes. Label them. Don't just put kitchen and then put everything you have in that box on that box.
There you go. That is actually a great tip.
I wish I would have done that.
And that is actually a great tip. So on this particular day, you had no sleep. You guys are moving. You still have a shitload of stuff to pack. Okay. Blaine is working less than you are. You said Blaine at this point, it's winter, and Blaine's construction job is not giving him as many hours. Okay. So Blaine could be doing a lot more, but being the typical guy, he's not.
He's working less because of the time of year. He's working less because he can't leave. We live right on the Mississippi-Tennessee state line.
Right.
And he can't go up into Tennessee for any work anymore.
Right.
And his times are restricted. He can't do like a lot of weekend work, and he can't work late.
Right. Okay. So a lot of this financial stuff is on you.
And it felt like all of it.
And you're feeling all the pressure, and you have a cranky ass 13-year-old girl, because we all know how teenage girls can be.
Yes.
or teenagers in general, because I remember having a teenage boy, and they're teenagers in general. So that day, I'm sure you were kind of maybe a little cranky yourself because you haven't gotten any sleep. And then you get home and nothing's done. And Blaine is taking a nap because he dozed off charging his bracelet thingy. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you were getting ready to strangle him with a hanger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It just seems to be that's just that seems to be like all it is anymore. It seems like I'm coming home, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm going to work, and I just kind of look at Blaine and be like, "What are you doing? Where are you at? Hello?" I don't know.
So on that day, he decided that he wanted to spend some quality time, and you guys go paintballing.
That was fun though. He really knocked that one out of the park. That was a fantastic date. Now it hurt. Paintball hurts.
I've never been paintballing.
I had bruises all over me the next day. Not like cute little bruises, like big whelps.
Oh my God. I could see
It was
why
fun.
Miley didn't want to do it. I don't blame the girl.
I saw after when I woke up the next day and was looking at myself like, oh my God, I look like a whole domestic violence case. I understood why she didn't.
And she was like, you crazy old people go out there and bruise yourself up and do all that crazy stuff. I'm going to stay inside and I'm going to take advantage of the Wi-Fi here and play with my phone. Because
God.
obviously there was service because she was playing on her phone. Okay, she was not getting bruised up. She let you crazy old people do it.
Yeah.
Okay, but you and Blaine got to have some fun.
Yeah,
Let
that
off
was a
some
lot of fun.
steam. Did you get to let off some steam? Did you shoot him a couple of times and let out your
Me and Blaine were on the same team. We
Oh,
played
you on the
against these
same
two
team?
other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was like protecting me. Yo, that stuff really does hurt. Like those. I was like trying to like run and do like front rolls, and I was like,
Was Blaine trying to serve as a shield and
yeah.
shit?
He like laid down on top of me. He's like,
Him and his skinny self, him and his skinny ass were trying to serve as a shield. Oh, please. Oh my God. So, and
Hang on.
then
Nellie says he's on ankle bracelet. How far can he go? I'm sure she can find him in the house. Okay, so he's on. It's called house arrest, but it's more like GPS. So like house arrests don't have like the modem that you put in the house anymore. They give you a GPS bracelet and it tracks you, and you have to be within like 50 meters of your house between certain hours. But like you get to go to work, you get to go to church, you get like they call it rec time throughout the week to like go do your shopping and to like take your kids places, and you can get approved for stuff like to take your kids and do things like that. You get approved for it. So it's not like we're at the house like all of the time, but he's
right.
definitely at the house about the time the street lights go on.
Right. When the streets lights go off, Blaine is in the house.
Yes, he is.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where Blaine is? He's in the house. Oh, so then you drop Miley off and you talk to your mom, and you're not happy after the conversation with your mom. And you're just not happy, Lindsey.
No, I was tired. I was really tired. I was really frustrated.
I think you were just really tired. I think that whole scene was just you tired, frustrated, and just having a bad day.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was like a lot of little stuff going on. Like I said, I was just going through a lot, like financially, I felt like I was way over my head, especially with the move and stuff like that. And it was just like, it just seemed to get worse and getting any better. It was getting worse.
Yeah. So
yes, hang on. Christoph said, doesn't he have to pay for? That's the thing. Like Blaine's money is suddenly going toward restitution fees, lawyer fees, house arrest fees. Like, I mean, like,
Yeah, there
he
you
got
go. That's
pay
another
cut.
aspect. His
Yeah,
whatever money he's making is going to that.
all of it.
Yeah.
All of it, because Blaine is one of these people, like, Blaine doesn't have debts like at all. He wanted to pay off everything. So like he's putting all of his money into paying off restitution. I'm like, pay $25 a month for like the next 20 years. Like, you know, but he's like, so serious. He's putting every dime towards it. And I'm like, no, I need help. I need lights. I need water. I need help. And so it was bad. It was bad. Brianna said she was worried about my hands after I smashed the garage door.
How was your hand?
After 6 years of prison, that was nothing.
Blaine looked kind of scared after you
Chris
hit that garage door.
don't take any financial advice from Chance.
Oh no, girl, do not take any financial advice from Chance. That's the last one you'll be taking financial advice from. Mm-mm.
I'm calling Sara, and she's the one that does all the financials for Shawn.
Yes, Sara is the one that has Shawn on a budget. So yes, definitely.
Sara, if you see this, reach out. I might need a financial advisor.
I know, right? So does anyone have any questions for Lindsey before we go? Nell wants to know, have you quit bailing out your friends?
For the most part, so I have a rule. I'll bond you out, but you have to go to rehab. Like, you have to go immediately to rehab.
Okay.
And it helps because working at a rehab, I actually I can't get them in our rehab because we have insurance only, but we have an admin line that you can call 24 hours a day, and we will find somewhere for you. So they call me, they need bond. I'm like, sure, you want to go to rehab? Yeah, I'll take you to rehab. And I'll take you off far. I'm not taking you nowhere local. You're going to have to really work to get back. Because that's what my TC did. I got him bonded out and took him to rehab, but it was somewhere like 2 hours away, and he walked out 24 hours later. And so I learned my lesson from that.
Mm-hmm. Black Lavender wants to know, have your friends paid you back the bail money?
Some of it, not everybody, but some people have definitely made payments and stuff on it.
There you go.
I will say that. Usually the ones that manage to get sober afterwards, the ones that manage to stick that rehab time out, they're the ones that are going to be like trying to pay you back. People still in active addiction, nah, you can kind of kiss that money goodbye.
Mm-hmm. T says, Lindsey, someone wants to know, how is Christabel?
Christabel. Are you talking about Christina or Amanda?
I don't know. I'm like, do you
I
know
don't
what
know.
that means? I'm like, I don't know what that means.
I don't know who Christabel is. I don't remember.
Okay. Do you have any feelings for the feelings about the episode? Anything that we didn't cover? Anything you want to talk about?
You know, so much, like, I know they're trying to pack so much of our lives into such a short amount of time. I just really wish, like, because there was a lot that led up to me being to the point of like having that like breaking point. And of course it gets worse next week because T said, not Christina. It was just like nonstop going. And plus I had to go to work that night, y'all. Like, and the thing is, like, I was adjusting. The thing is, when I sleep during the day, other people assume like, oh, it's 12 o'clock. She slept enough. But if I don't get home until 7:30 in the morning, I haven't slept enough. And that's the thing I'm used to. I get phone calls. I learned the wonders of blackout blinds.
Yes. Blackout blinds.
No sleep. Face masks.
Earplugs. Putting your phone on do not disturb.
I've just recently learned the trick of that one.
Yes.
I've got it where my lawyer and my child are the only 3 numbers that can go straight through that do not disturb.
Yes.
Oh, T said she meant Terabelle.
Oh, okay.
Tarbell from my first season.
Oh,
She's good.
yes.
She actually, yeah. So she has custody of her kids. She bought this really nice house. She's like manager of a factory. Like
Oh,
she's like
really?
high up. Yeah, she makes bank. Like she makes really good money.
Good for you, Tarabelle.
Yeah. She
Good
got
for
her
you,
like she got her shit
girl.
together. Yeah.
So you heard it here. Tarabelle got her shit together.
Yeah. Of course, she has absolutely no interest in being on the show, which we don't see each other in person because we're both felons and I do not have approval from my PO to see her. And there's some people that you have to say, like, hey, I love her and she loves me and we'll always be friends. But some people that when they're together, they're just toxic.
Yeah,
So we love each other from a distance.
exactly. So you give her virtual hugs. You support her from a distance. You'll always be there for her. But,
Tammy says, are you done fixing the trailer? Okay, so a lot of the trailer is done. Okay, so like we had to redo all of the plumbing, all of the electrical. We had to completely gut the whole thing. It has walls now though. It has all new plumbing, all new electrical, all new outlets and walls. And like honestly, there's nothing in the inside of the trailer that is the same as when we first got it. Like nothing.
so all I have to say is Chance needs to cut his shit because I'm going to snatch him through the Zoom. I'm going to snatch him through the TV. And Tayler, she's going to strap him to the bed and set him on fire.
No, she needs to like chain him to a chair and then duct tape his mouth and just make him listen. And she just
Yeah.
needs to get it all out. She just
Right.
needs to get it out. They need couples therapy.
Yes. Yes. But I think he might drive the therapist crazy. He might talk the
He will
therapist.
definitely argue. Chance is the type to argue with the therapist.
Oh, yeah,
Would be like,
definitely.
what
Are you
talking
fucking
about?
kidding me? Oh, my God. Yes. Oh, my God. So,
I was really impressed that he went to the financial advisor, though. I will say that.
yeah, me too.
I thought that was a good idea.
Well, that's because Taylor dragged him there. So,
Good job, Tayler.
good job. Okay, well, I don't have anything else to say unless you have anything else you want to talk about.
And who are you most excited to see next week?
Yeah, me too.
Who is it? Who are you most excited to see?
Who am I most excited to see? I want to see what's going on with you. I want to see Shawn meet what's his name? Anthony. That's gonna be fucking, oh my God. When he was like, I'm not ready to shake your hand yet. That I want to see. Shawn is showing out this season. He's showing emotion. He's showing a backbone. He's not fucking playing.
No, like, and this thing, like, Shawn can come off like completely like flat, and emotionless, and like robot sometimes. And this season, no, all of it.
He's like not robotic.
He's like Mississippi weather. You need all of it 1 week.
And by the way, he will be my co-host next week. So,
this is good. This is good stuff.
Good stuff, guys. So we're gonna find out how he really felt when he didn't shake Anthony's hand.
I'm also really excited to see. I'm not excited because, like, okay, no, I'm excited. The Tayler and Chance, because whatever she pulls up on, when she wraps her arm around him and says, "You all about her like this," yes,
yes,
she ain't playing. She is mad down to her soul.
Yes, mad down to her soul. Yes. So, yes, guys, Shawn is going to be joining me next week. And he's going to tell us all about his feelings this season and what he was really thinking when he met Anthony for the first time, like we see next week. And I think the week after, if Blaine is available, maybe we could get him to join me.
Maybe so.
Let's see what he's been thinking, because I think now it should be the guys' turn, because we've had pretty much all of the females. So I
Right.
think it should be the guys' turns. I'm having Shawn. Mike is coming up in a couple of weeks. So we're gonna have Blaine. Yeah, so next week will be Shawn, then it'll be Blaine's turn. And we'll see, what he feels like riding on the Lindsey roller coaster. Because sometimes I feel bad for him. I do, Lindsey. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I see the looks on his face, and he really looks afraid of you sometimes.
Yeah. It takes a lot to deal with all that I have going on. Blaine has managed to put up with a lot.
Yes, he
It would
has.
scare most people off. It would scare them.
But he is stubborn. He doesn't learn lessons. He doesn't learn not to surprise you.
He still does this shit. The haircut, you saw his haircut, right?
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
a surprise. It's always a surprise. Everything is a
Blaine, he surprised you with his haircut.
Everything is a surprise. Everything. I can't even get into how much he does it all the time.
And Lindsey, you didn't know he was cutting his hair?
Please stop. No, I didn't even know he had a hair appointment. I was on, please stop.
Okay.
Please stop surprising me.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you something, and you're gonna fucking laugh. He called me on Instagram, video called me from his hair appointment to show me he was getting a haircut. Because remember on my season premiere recap, Ty was joking around that he needed a haircut. So he wanted to show me that he was getting a haircut. So I could tell Ty that he was getting a haircut. But he didn't fucking tell you he was getting a haircut.
Mary saw Blaine's hair before I did.
No, while he was getting a haircut. Like while he was getting a haircut. While he was getting a haircut.
I didn't know about it for hours. Hours later, come home, I was like, do you like the haircut?
Yes, I like it. I mean, but he called me from the chair. Like I have a screenshot of him in the chair, Lindsey. I swear. I'll send it to you when we're done. He is never, I'm going to bust his balls when I have him on. He never learns not to surprise you.
No, and literally,
Like
he will find
you don't like surprises. You don't like surprises. No, you should know by now.
And he's giving me like surprise PTSD.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he should know by now.
He came home, guys, listen. And the people are like, I don't understand why she got so upset. He came home with an ankle monitor. Not chocolates, not flowers, not a puppy dog, a fucking ankle monitor. And y'all don't know why I'm mad? Really? That blew my mind. So many people were confused about why I was mad. Well, why are you mad? He's not going to jail. I'm mad because he didn't tell me. I'm mad because I had to call my probation officer and say, hey, this has already happened, instead of, hey, this is what is going to happen. It's just a huge difference.
Now, I have a question. Did your probation officer was aware that Blaine had open charges, right? Yes. So your probation
officer, didn't know the extent of those charges though. Okay. So I didn't know, like, I didn't give him specific what charges he was charged with. I just said, hey, he does have pending charges. He's going to be going to court. But I certainly didn't know, because Blaine had told me about the possession. I knew about the possession.
Right.
But that was old. He had gone to rehab since then. And then it was all these other stuff that he just didn't see as important, didn't think I needed to know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll get myself pissed off again talking about it.
Right. Yeah, because your probation officer did know that he had open charges. So eventually there would have had to be a resolution to the charges. So that's why people are like, well, why is she so mad? Because her probation officer would have had to know that eventually there would have had to been a resolution. So at least he's not going to jail. You know what I mean?
And that's awesome. And here's the thing. If he would have called and told me, like, I could have went up there with him. He could have got the ankle monitor on. We could have went and had like we could have had a celebratory dinner. Like, it could have been something fun for us to celebrate and be happy about. But it's not a good surprise. It's not.
Okay.
I didn't want to be surprised. My probation officer, I'm super open with him. Okay. I tell him
Right.
everything because then I don't control for anything. He knows it already. And so
Right.
for me, having to call and tell him something that's already happened, like Blaine didn't go, like, didn't have like a court date set or anything because he hadn't even gone to like arraignment. Like this lawyer like got him like this stuff. Like he got his file taken in front of a judge, got this order done, and got him an ankle monitor on. Okay, like there was no upcoming court date. Like my probation officer had no idea this was going to happen. It's just, yeah, that's the thing. Like you don't want to call your probation officer and surprise him. Probation officers don't like surprises either. At all. I don't know.
Good point.
I think if roles would have been reversed, Blaine would have been pissed. If he had to call until his probation
I'm
officer.
gonna ask him that when I have him on in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna
Please
ask
do.
him. I will. I'm
Please
gonna
do.
ask him. I will.
Ask
I'm
him
gonna
how
ask
he
him.
would feel if I came home with an ankle monitor, if I came home with a dog, if I came home and cut my hair off into a bob. Like ask him how he would feel about these
I'm gonna
things
ask him.
because
I will.
I'm gonna get like one of those like right
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna ask him how would he feel if you cut your hair like Ty. You know how Ty has a real short haircut?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him.
Which I mean, I like the haircut. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But why are you gonna surprise me with it? You know I don't like surprises. It just goes back to I feel like Blaine doesn't listen to me a lot of the time. And that causes some of our issues. I don't like surprises. Don't surprise me. Don't surprise me. Don't surprise me. Please stop surprising me. Blaine, stop surprising me. I stop. But don't surprise me. That's all. I'm done.
Here we go. And we heard it right out of Lindsay's mouth. Do not surprise her. And that's it. Okay. Thank you so much.
I had a great time. Thanks for letting me come out. You guys are
Of
awesome.
course.
Can I get one more super chat for Mary? One more super chat. Come on, guys. T said, I think Blaine got a better deal and I would take it anytime instead of going to prison. Absolutely. Wish I could have got an ankle monitor.
Of
I would have
course.
blinged it. I would have blinged it out. I would have bejeweled the shit out of it. I mean, I would have put like super cute stickers on it.
He's insane. Blaine should have just communicated. Communication is key with Lindsay. And that's all I'm going to say. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Thank you, Lindsay. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Everyone.